Hello, my name is Andrew. You can call me Cookies, and in this series, I'm playing as a fresh level 60 boosted character without the help of previous achievements, gold, and Raider IO score, in addition to playing one of the least represented class Covenant combinations in the game, a Fae Holy Paladin. This journey is all about helping us learn how to improve even when pugging in the worst of situations. Enjoy the ride. Alright, so, last time I played was last Monday at night before the reset, and now it is another Monday before the reset. I believe it is Fortified Bursting Storming Week, and we got a +4 done at the end of episode 1, so that means we are logging in and gonna go open up a +4 Keystone Vault, which I don't even know what the item level reward is from there, but it's probably somewhere around, my guess is something around like 210 eye level, probably. So, here's the character as a little update from the last time we logged in. Nothing's changed. And we're gonna head over here, open up the vault, and hopefully we get something good.
Welcome.
Weapon or a trinket would be nice. Oh, I have auto turning on, so that just happened instantly. We do have this time walking quest, but I think it's probably way too late for that. There's no way I get 5 time walking dungeons today. Ah! I need to get rid of auto turning. Okay, let's go ahead and open up the vault and see what we get. Make sure we're on holy spec. That's awesome. That's, I mean, no matter what item we get, it's a huge... Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't want that. That was scary. It almost made me pick the collect option. That would have been terrifying. Alright, sweet. And we got a 4 Halls of Atonement, which we'll go ahead and just jump in and do. So, I will go ahead and get this group started. And for a while, probably for a few episodes, I'm going to be just making my own groups for all my own keys until we kind of balance out the item level, because we're just never going to get invited. Even if I feel like we're definitely going to try once I have, like, say, all timed 10s or something like that across the board and my IO looks a bit nicer, we'll probably try queuing up into some dungeons and seeing if people will take us. But for now, it's just going to be so hard to get into a group because people are just not going to accept us because of our item level. It's just impossible to get into a group. There's no way. So we just make our own groups. So while we queue up for this, I will equip my new shield. And we'll see if we can grab anything else as well. Let's see, just check on our renown. That put us up 5 item levels. That's actually insane. The good part is we're already getting Valor, so like I can already almost go upgrade this shield. I think I'm only going to upgrade pieces that are 226 or higher, though. There's no point in upgrading anything else. Because eventually we'll just be doing 15s, and then we can upgrade the plus 15 loot. So, it's always my advice, is don't upgrade the items unless they're already at their max from, like, you know, before you can upgrade them. So then you're just wasting Valor, essentially. We can go get a new row in our conduit tree, but I don't have any conduits, so it's not going to really matter. That's the other thing I needed to check is like where I get my conduits. I think we looked last episode, so I'm not going to worry about it right now. Hopefully we get people to join this key this late at night. It may be impossible. I may just be doing this for no reason, but I guess if that's episode 2, then that's episode 2. And also browse groups while we're sitting here. Oh, my friends are doing a 25 Plagueful. I could go do that. +0. We could do more M0s. That wouldn't be a bad idea. But I do really want to try to push ourselves to do these other keys. We're already +2ing. What do we do? A Necrotic Wake? Can we +2 it on a 4? So it's definitely doable. We can keep pushing. Sit around for a bit and see what happens. it's probably... I guess we could go kill the world boss. That could give us something. Literally just gonna take the first people that join the group. And I do have my Hearthstone set to Heart of the Forest, so we can just Hearth and then fly over to this world boss. Let's see if we can grab something. $252 Warlock. Remember, we're gonna try to avoid taking people that are a little too overgeared. I mean, for these +4s and stuff, it's gonna be impossible to avoid, but I would like to try to keep it as even as possible to at least have the keys be viewable, because if we invite like a 252 Warlock, it's literally just gonna be the 4 of us AFKing while he one-shots everything. Priest is a good pick. Imagine being that 252 Warlock and getting declined to a +4, dude. That's when you know something's up. Watch him having... He's like queued for keys all day and never gotten in because he's a Warlock. Now the problem is I'm not in the right shard. Let's see. Maybe I can ask someone in my group to take lead and then I'll whisper them for an invite. And there's our tank. Awesome. Oh, shoot. I just left the group instead of promoting him. Oh well. We'll figure it out. So now we join this. Please already be in progress. No. Did they already kill it? Oh, it would have been so ideal if we jumped into a group that like was in the middle of killing it. Okay, we'll just wait. I can get some really good stuff off this probably. I can get a good conduit. I can get like a 200 eye level conduit, and then I can get 207 eye level, so it's not huge, and the items aren't very good, but I mean that's better than what I'm wearing, obviously.
Is there? Darkness may cloud my vision, but my roots are strong.
Why is my game so loud?
You will not stop me from defending this
It's just loud.
envelop you. Foul beasts, you are within my grasp.
Oh no. I think I want the conduit the most out of here because that would just be nice to get out of the way. Just have like a higher level conduit.
Tendrils envelop you.
that still hit me?
Once more and drive you from this place.
I'm gonna make sure I keep myself alive. So if I die, we don't get loot.
Loam of the earth, nurture me while tendrils envelop you.
This boss, the dialogue is so loud. I feel like my audio is never this loud.
You are within
Run!
my grasp.
Oh no, I'm so slow.
Foul beasts. Tendrils envelop you.
Okay, here's the big loot. Oh no, someone else died too. Oh, nice, we actually got it.
Not save.
Got a little bit of gold too. Sweet. That's huge. Now when I have my hearth back up, so after this dungeon, we'll just go back and put in this conduit. And then that will last 35%. What is it at right now with the conduit I have? 25, so that's a whole 10% extra duration on my blessings. It's huge. And also keep an eye out for conduits like this that are on the world map. Seem to be able to start getting some eye level upgrades too. Oh, here's one of our abyss conduits right here, Echoing Blessings. You can just mark that on the map. It only has 58 minutes left, so we'd have to pick it up after this dungeon, but I'm not too worried about it. We can always like pick it up later. Oh, and Shielding Words, that's the other really good one. Cool, maybe we'll try to swing by and pick those up after this key. If I have time. We shall see. Alright, looks like we're all ready. Dang, this guy did all the Mage Tower challenges. Or a lot of them. 7 of them I think you have to do. Awesome, our DH has drums. We didn't get a Lust class, so that's good that we got some drums. Ready, check, and going. I only have 2 more health pots, so you gotta be careful. Okay, I just wanted to test that out. If you use your Blessing of Summer, it looks like... Yeah, it looks like it resets it and puts it at a... Like, it doesn't change back to... Oh yeah, it just changed back to Summer, okay. But it's still on cooldown, so... It's good to know. Okay, we're doing a big pull right off the bat. Hodge's Obliterator. Gonna sack the tank. I'm just gonna keep working on this Obliterator. Drop my Consecrate in between all of them. And then we'll blind here in a second when they do their casting. Here we go. Blind. As they start dying, we'll drop Aura Mastery. Dispel myself. And just heal the group. And because I dispelled myself, I can kind of just free spam harder on people if I need to, if they start dropping during bursting. It's hilarious playing my actual Holy Paladin for the whole day and playing this character because it's just so much different because of like the difference in stats. Like my caster just feels like I'm playing the game in slow motion actually. It really does. Gonna lower my own cooldowns. I hope that didn't work the way I thought it just did. I think it just only lowered my cooldown by 30% of like what cooldown was remaining, not the entire cooldown. Which if that's the case, that feels really bad. That means I like have to use that button right after pressing wings or during wings. So that just will not work. And has a monk. It's getting a little sketchy. Pop wings here. Don't have a curse to spell. Spelling that immediately, which is Siphon Life. Targeting the Obliterator here, I should be targeting the Collector of the Shard. Dodge the Collector here, just to help out a little bit. So time to drop Hammer, that's fine. She's blessing on herself. At low eye level, the monks are just cheat codes in dungeons. Guy's like 204 eye level or something. He's actually blasting. Yeah, 204 with no enchants. He does have a legendary, but what we need to work on soon is getting a legendary. What am I talking about? We literally have all greens. We just need to play the game. Okay, another shard. We don't really have any. We don't have wings, but I do have bubble and bop, which work on it. I'm gonna sack the priest. I'm gonna bubble, and then I'm gonna bop the demon hunter. And blind these casts. This is my tank. Spell myself from Siphon Life. This little wings proc. I have Hodge back up, so once we use like an interrupt or two, like now you can see we only have one interrupt left, so I'll just Hodge the Obliterator here to help like our interrupts kind of restore. Watch these frontals. Have our good blessing back up to that for the next pull. Save it for this and use it on the monk. Yeah, this is gonna be really scary. In a wing. In an Aura Mastery. Out of the martyr on the tank. This Hound Master out here is like the biggest problem, so I'm gonna blind him just to delay a little bit of the damage that he's doing. Yeah, no, he's definitely dead. The Hound Master actually got a cast off. I should have been watching that. Just gonna kite this back towards the entrance because it's still salvageable. Sometimes it's really important to know when you need to just die and let it reset. But in this case, I really do think we can recover this. Just Hodge the Hound Master. Those bites. Sack the tank. Just spamming Light of the Martyr even though it's doing absolutely nothing. I have aggro on this Hound Master, so I'm going to press my defensive. Got a nice proc. Spell the tank, because he's taking the most damage. There we go, recovered. Easy. To heal up the group. Oh yeah, I didn't check our talents. We were running like damage talents on. I guess at this point I should probably switch some of these. I guess we're not really running damage talents anymore. Might make the build feel a little bit better if we run like Bestow Faith or Crusader's Might though, just because of like how slow all the abilities feel. Just adding another ability in there to press in our downtime might help. But maybe that's the exact opposite. Maybe more buttons makes it feel worse. And we're just never being able to press any of our buttons. I'm gonna press my defensive because we don't get to dispel this curse. Dispel that. Hodge the Collector. It's like the most dangerous mob in this entire pack is the Collector if it gets cast off. We can blind this cast. Monk is blasting. I'm gonna use my healing blessing on myself right now to get it on cooldown so that we have summer up soon. This is when I got a melee of all these, but if you've seen episode 1, you already know that that's a huge problem that we're just not learning from. Ooh, a mass dispel, so nice. Throw our hammer into this pack. Aura Master early here in case the Demon Hunter won't get aggro, which it looks like there. And then I'll Blessing of Summer the Monk while we still have a decent amount of this pull left. Spell the tank here because he's getting hurt. Alright, gun boss. And now this boss, we're basically just watching where the tank is at all times, so we just don't want to be where he is. We want to be on the opposite side of him. We can also freedom him when he drops puddles, especially if he walks into previous puddles on the floor. Make sure that he doesn't get slowed. Ooh, almost got baited there. Usually what I try to do is my movement should be more towards like the one moving toward the one that you're moving away from rather than the one that you're moving towards. Because if you stand too close to the one that you're moving towards, like the beams, it could just turn around and whack you in the face. Even if you have like a good reaction time, so the best to trail back. Use hammer here, consecrate, frost blessing on the monk. Ooh, that's AoE cert. I should have got out of that. Ooh, nice wings frog. Oh, our little monk friend. Oh my. Bubble, bubble, bubble. Oh my gosh, our haste is so slow. Put my healing blessing on the tank. Not gonna worry about myself right now. Now I'll start healing myself since my bubble faded. Drop a hammer. Hopefully all those little guys don't burst. was a little scary for a moment. Covered. The rest of this we can actually skip. I don't know if they're just gonna pull it anyways, but I can actually skip all this stuff. Just need to wait until this slasher up here that I'm aiming at is a stone man. Okay, he's just gonna grab it. That's fine. If we would have waited like literally 3 more seconds, it would have turned. I think they turn, maybe I'm wrong, but I think they turn every 15 seconds. And for 15 seconds, maybe that's what it is, I'm not sure. So that one's definitely been alive for more than 15. Or perhaps I was lied to, I'm not sure. That's the Summer the Monk. The hammer. I should have waited until I had wings to hammer actually. With extra damage from wings. But that's okay. Wings now. Now when these ads die, they do a lot of damage. So there we use Light of Dawn and we have wings going, so we don't need to use anything else. It's definitely gonna hit some people. I'm just gonna Aura Mastery out of this. This is gonna hurt a lot. Blood. So on higher keys, you're not supposed to get hit by this ever, the leap that he does, but this kind of key, it's going to happen, especially because we don't have a curse to spell, which is the only way to like avoid it. But we also can bop and bubble it, so we will bop the monk here, so that he can potentially move out maybe. Oh, that's okay. Still works. We drop our hammer. Make sure we do some healing. Sack the demon hunter. Lay on hand. Oh, we can't lay on hands on monk, so I just use bop. Up quickly. I'll get frozen one more time. Dodge one of the Houndmasters. Give blind for when they do their. There it is, blind. They don't always cast it at the same time, but they usually do if they're pulled at the same time, so. Blind is very nice for that. We're standing here. The old classic. Throw a hammer, use wings. Just never keeping that off cooldown. Siphon life. Use my blessing on the tank. We get blessing of summer for the boss coming up. There we go.
Your penance is at hand. Their pain shall enlighten.
Blessing of Summer the Monk here. He right as he gets fixated. Really, I'd like to save always. This boss is usually very easy, so try not to use bubble and stuff on this boss because you want it for the next room. Like very nice in the next room. Lads.
You must face your punishment. My flock needs me.
Then we can use the, what is this, Autumn Blessing with our wings. Get reduced cooldown. I'll just sit right here. These ones. I guess on this level you probably could have just focused like the main boss and killed him before he did a second cast, but I didn't think about that. It's been so long since I've done that. Off all these. Go work on these ones. Drop Consecrate. Yeah, I think next time what we want to do is just get one side to half health and then get the other side to half health. Because then when the boss does that ability right there, it would just kill all of them at once. There we go. And now we go run over here. And now when we see like right here, the priest has 2 fixates. So when our bop comes up, we can just bop him to keep him safe. So there he only has 1, so we don't really need to worry about it. Drop our hammer. Don't have to use bop there, but this is the best room to use like immunities on. If you get a lot of fixates on yourself or on other people, you bop them. Usually it drops all the fixates instantly, so they just go to the tank, which is really nice. It's almost a 3 chest. So we'll have a +6 after this, because it's definitely a 2.
I tire of your boorish presence. It seems I must deal with you. Be gone, rabble! I am losing my patience.
Drop hammer.
Your pride undone.
Missing some of them up.
Pitiful wretches.
Oh. Move out of this.
The anima overflows. I have anima to
This one, I'm gonna bubble. I'm taking 2 beams. I only delayed the bubble just a tiny bit so it lasts the whole duration. And drop hammer.
feel the weight of your sin.
Yeah, the cooldown reduction only works on like, what the current cooldown is, so it's definitely interesting.
Worthless.
Cool. Theater Pain. That's the dungeon we did on a +2. That's a 216 eye level helmet. That's nuts. Actually getting geared so fast. 161 eye level. Well, we got the tank with us, so that's all that really matters. DPS will be easy to find, so I'll start up another group. Oh, he became the leader. Oh yeah, I actually don't want to teleport, but I want to go activate my thing, but I guess we'll do it after, because we're already here. Look at him, he's got his wormhole generated too. Ooh, we can go grab this conduit real quick, can we? Probably not, it's like an entire world quest, I'll worry about it later. 223 Druid. 216 Rogue. We kind of just take whoever we get, I think, right now, just because it's late at night. It'll be hard to get people anyways. Warrior Druid. We'll just take the first people that come. I'll just try to make that like one of the rules of the series. That could be fun. Just take the first people that apply to every key. And maybe not every key, but over time. And then we take the rogue just for a little bit of class diversity here. I like this DK, get the summons rolling instantly, and go. +6 theater with bursting. Well, our new helmet will help a lot. We're up to 161 eye level, that's awesome. And we're getting the stats we want. Haste and mastery, honestly, this early is like actually really good, because it'll just increase our healing done, which is what we need. But over time, we're going to want as much like haste verse gear as possible. Haste verse and haste crit. Mastery's fine. It increases your healing a lot, but it doesn't increase your damage at all. So that's why it's usually not ideal. I think my second beacon goes on probably the warrior. The rogue has cheat, death, cloak, evasion, and the druid just is a druid, so they have a lot of tankiness and ways to self-heal with conduits and stuff. So I think we're gonna have our second beacon on the warrior. Okay, ready, check, and go. Alright, here we go. Blessing of Winter. Oh yeah, it resets. We are golden. Give it to the druid. Things here. Sack the tank. And an Aura Mastery for this next Raging Tantrum. Because we're also getting Bursting on top of it. Oh yeah, these burstings are gonna start hurting a lot. Though I never use Flash Heal. I'm only using it because my Holy Light does nothing and I'm not getting any procs. For my own cooldowns? Ah man, we did it again. Focus Decia. Keep dropping Consecrates. Drop Hammer. Blindness. And then when Zir comes out again, we're gonna Hodge it. So I'll keep an eye on her. Still focus Desia. Oh, it's a feral druid. It's not a balanced druid. Wow. Okay. Triple melee. I'm gonna just keep buffing the feral druid. Just go feral druid. Zira. Okay. She got grip, so we still have Hodge for the next one. I'm just gonna put damage into Passerin. It's better to just kill Sethel second, but I just want us to evenly kill these two because that just means a faster kill time in general. If I put damage into Passerin. I'm gonna save Wings, because if I use it now, it's like half of it's gonna get wasted. I'll just throw Blessing of Spring on the tank while this RP is happening so that we get Blessing of Summer when we're downstairs. Oh, not that non-Night Fae Conduit again. Oh no. Here we focus the Arbalest. I'll just Wings right away. We'll throw a hammer down. I'm going to kind of lean the hammer this way in case he pulls the next mob, just in case. Buff the Druid. Yeah, I didn't even look how much damage my Blessing did last dungeon, but it's okay. I'm not going to worry about it too much right now because it's probably pretty bad. Point with the kicks. This guy, if your tank chooses, like our tank is, chooses to tank those Savage Blows or Savage Flurry or whatever it's called, that's just where you want to use a lot of your healing. Or like externals and stuff. Like I'll probably use Sack here, just because. So I'll lose a bunch of HP. Reduce my Wings cooldown a little bit here. Drop hammer. Yep, here's another roar, so I'm gonna use Aura Mastery for this one. Yeah, definitely more ideal for the next pack. That was a mistake. I just use my Winter Blessing right now, so that maybe we get the Spring Blessing during this next pull, because this next pull is very, very scary. Just gonna immediately Hodge one of the Arbalists. And Hodge. Drop Wings. Okay, and then we just start healing a lot. Gonna bop the Druid. Just use defensive, so bop would have been better on the Warrior, but that's okay. And then I'll bubble myself in case I start getting targeted, and it gets rid of the bursting that's going out, so I don't get it at all. I can dispel somebody, I can heal the other people. Drop hammer, we got the annoying mob. We can LOS these if we get them. For this unbreakable, I'm going to be ready to LOS, just in case I get it. There it is, I just duck in here, and now no one gets it. Follow that same pattern. There again, I was typing to someone because someone came to me, but the idea is this is the exact same. So like she does the shield, and then she'll do the throw right after. It's not always the same order, but once she falls into a pattern, she'll keep doing it.
You had best make this interesting. My blade knows no equal.
Yeah, use my blessing in melee. Oh, that hammer I messed up a little bit. Usually this first hammer on this boss as a paladin, you want to throw it to where it hits both the flag and the boss. I don't know if I put it in range, it didn't look like it. For the flag. The banner, rather. When he spawns this next flag, we need to like hard focus it as a healer. Because we're lacking 2 damage dealers. Like I consecrate right away. I'm gonna wings. Absolutely rip this banner apart. So if we don't do damage as a healer on that part, there is like, especially as you get into higher and higher keys, there's like no way single DPS can kill that banner by themselves. Healer damage is very important on this fight. Also here, like the druid's not full HP, I don't have to heal the druid. You can drop a hammer, it can heal, or when they get sent down for PvP, they full heal, so it doesn't matter. Boss here, we don't need to hit the flag at the same time.
That was a good fight.
Oh yeah, we still have an ancient captain friend. Oh, 2% increased damage though, that's actually awesome. This is where we shine. We're gonna hit the butcher with everything we got. So when this butcher casts Devour Flesh, we're gonna interrupt it with Hodge. There it is, Hodge. And the next one, I will use Turn Evil. Drop Hammer. Actually, I might use Blind here. Yep, I'll use Blind. Drop War Mastery. And this next butcher. Oh, I'm not gonna get in time. Okay. Let's Devour Flesh, we have Turn Evil. I did a nice little precast on that one. Kind of just have to. I talked about it in the first video when I did the 2 Theater of Pain. Also, sorry if I'm like talking quieter than I usually do when I already talk quiet. Late. Actually recording this at 2 in the morning. It's almost bedtime, but thought I would play this character before the weekends because I'm enjoying this series a lot, honestly, or the idea of this series. Really cool to see how far I can go by the end of the season. Uh-oh. What did we do? Did we distract it? Is that what just happened? Literally gonna go to this one. I don't know why. Yeah, the rogue distracted it. That's so funny. Okay, same here. We have another butcher, so I'm just gonna focus that. First one, I will go ahead and Hodge. There it is. Enhance the tank. Cloak. Waste my blessing there, but we just want to get to summer before the boss. We have a Blighted Sludge Spear, so I will blind it when it starts casting. There it is. And a Wingsuit, do lots of healing. I'm focusing this Blighted Sludge Spear even though it's jumping around everywhere. Now I'm going to switch targets because it's obnoxious to try to focus on. And just bubble here so that I can heal everyone else. Use my blessing on myself. Health pot. Drop a hammer. Hammer could have happened a lot sooner. That's okay. I have another group without lust. That's a mistake I need to stop making. I just used Hodge, so I'm going to need something else for the Butcher, so I'm going to just start pre-casting turn. Okay, he's not going to do it for a second. There it is. Got it. It'll get easier once we get the Conduit that lets us cast Turn Evil like way faster. Buff our Druid friend. Hammer, heal the rogue. If someone gets hit by that chain again, we can bop them, but this one I didn't bop because it's just not, there's nothing else dangerous happening, so I can just heal them up slowly. Not have to worry about it. They bop for those like moments where someone's actually in danger of dying. And we can't out heal it. Pop wings. Save hammer here. It's gonna die. You know, for our eye level, we're not doing too bad damage. 1k overall, 1.3k on the boss fight. Not bad. Yeah, I don't have the conduits if freedom doesn't increase his movement speed, that feels bad. Yeah, we do not want to fight these out here. I completely forgot about this. Order mastery now, drop hammer now. Pop my defensive. No. There's the seed, that feels bad. Hopefully they'll be alright for a second. Good. You just dispel warrior and then heal rogue because the druid's totally fine. Oh, that worked out. Blind here. Bubble. Dispel warrior. Heal everybody else. that. I guess I should have saved Hodge for the next pack. This next pack, because there's two important casts that are constantly going off. So being able to Hodge like the Soulbinder or the Magus is really nice, especially when everything's kind of getting chaotic. Dispel instantly on the tank. And blind that first one, and then I can turn evil the second Bone Spear, and then I need to do a lot of healing. Pop defensive. I think this Bone Spear is physical, so if it goes on somebody, I'm pretty sure we can bop them. But I could be wrong about that. It may not be physical. And this next bowl, we will use Wings and our Autumn Blessing. And we're going to bait these Whirlwinds on the other side. So like this. And we're going to bait the Whirlwinds over here. But they don't go towards our lovely DPS friends. Oh no! Oh my gosh. Clipped me. Well, I'm gonna move a little bit more this time. Alright. This pull is also another scary one, but now we have Hodge back up, so I'm gonna Hodge this Soulbinder after we get an interrupt or two. I'm gonna drop Hammer, I'm gonna drop Consecrate, Hodge, Dispel, Aura Mastery, being proactive and using stuff early. Our personal.
Souls are mine to claim. Let your fears consume you.
A rogue. Oh.
There is no escape for you. I will rip
My hammer for the wings. There it is. We have everybody nice and healthy for this boss. Dispel. I'm gonna bubble and then dispel the Druid. We don't have to deal with it. I can just do damage now.
from your body. There is no escape for you. Let your I will rip your soul from your body.
Myself here. That's going. And he has other defenses available, so he should be fine.
There is no escape for you. Relinquish your soul.
Yeah, that boss was a lot easier than I expected it to be.
This does not end here.
It's crazy that I'm pretty sure we could be doing like plus 10s in this gear right now. Actually very bizarre to think that. We're gonna pug too, that's the main thing. Oh, are we already done? I had completely forgot about our route, wow. Might even be a 3 chest. This actually might be a 3 chest. It's gonna be very close. Get a plus 9 out of this, that'd be huge. Be very close, but we'll see. If we had drums, it would definitely be possible. We'll see. Just have to do big damn.
Long last, a worthy contender.
Blast, 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 blast.
My power and
Gonna hammer, wings, blessing. Literally just going absolutely ham. Only gonna spend And Holy Power and Shield the Righteous right now to do as much damage as possible. Oh, this is definitely doable. Our damage is gonna start falling off really quick. Nice grip. An Aura Mastery here as we go into this new phase. AoE. Good, so we did that initial movement. And then use my stuff. Drop hammer. Very close to the 3 chests. Very, very close. We had drums, we definitely had it. Especially the rest of the dungeon. Just gonna freedom myself. Oh my gosh, that was bad. They're definitely defensive there. I'm just gonna defensive now, even though it's very late. Alright. Sanguine Depths, a new key. Oh, and we got the conduit, nice. That's the Turn Evil conduit. Go put that on right now. Thank you, Fro the Grupo. I almost have the last Dreamweaver conduit as well. Alright. Cool, cool. Well, I think we will save the +9 for next time, which there unfortunately won't be a next time because the reset happens tomorrow in like 5 hours. So we will have another vault. It'll be a +6 vault this time, which is probably higher than... I think I'll be able to see it here in a second when I hearth. We'll check it out. Let's see. It says 210 my level, but that's definitely not the case. It's definitely higher because I got a 226 out of my +4 vault. What was it? The shield. So yeah, this upcoming week I will try to play this character more. I do want to put like more playtime into it, but I also don't want the episodes to be like, you know, 3 hours each or something. So I think what I'll do is like make episodes in advance and then kind of release them a little bit delayed, if anything, and just like make, you know, a couple episodes each week or something. We'll see how it plays out because it depends how much time I can put into the character, but I'll definitely start putting more time into it is what I'm saying. Because I'd like to start getting bigger vaults and also just higher keys done and stuff. I'd like to get a vault with like, you know, multiple options of like +10 stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna put these conduits in and then we will go ahead and end there. Thank you guys for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one when we open our vault again. Have a good one.